I think investors need to be very careful about how they behave. Let's look at it from a slightly different perspective. Let's say that you're investing in a pension scheme for your retirement in 20, 30 years' time. Do you think that energy inefficient buildings are going to be what you'd want your pension scheme to be investing in, or do you think it would be the reverse? There's just no evidence to say it's anything other than that the pension schemes need to be investing in the right product that will be energy efficient, because that's what's going to be lettable, that's what's going to be demanded by occupiers. And if all the corporate social responsibility statements that occupiers make these days and seem to be evolving more strongly, Plan A because there's no Plan B, for example, there's just no way in which occupiers of any magnitude can ever behave in a way that's different to energy efficient ways. So investors, beware. You cannot possibly do anything other than look at everything from an energy efficient perspective. I would advise the government to focus on education. It's terribly important that young people and people coming up through the industry start to influence and even replace, they have an opportunity to do so if they act wisely, those who are not really taking action. So the young people need educating very comprehensively in all the benefits that can accrue for them and their families, their friends, the community, the world they live in, how they might prosper in business if they focus on appropriate energy saving issues, because it's all to do with common sense, good business sense, and everything that flows from that. So I think it's an education orientated program. And if people can be educated, they can start to behave differently. If they behave differently, then buying patterns alter and markets shift in the favour of repricing in a positive way all those products and services and goods that we need to actually achieve the results that we want. For me, the whole issue of energy efficiency is a bit like belief in God. If you do believe in God, then you tend to have faith. I have faith that everything to do with energy efficiency that I've heard so far, and certainly that I'm witnessing through the ULI's initiative here in Lessen, that it is exactly what people need to do, become habitually doing, and have faith that it's the right thing, because ultimately there are limited resources on this planet and we cannot afford to waste them. My reason for being involved in this project is that it's the only responsible way in which to advise any of my clients. And therefore, the more I know about it and the better connected I am to those who do know even more about it, the better it is for me. So you could say there is a selfish aspect, but there's also an aspect of leadership. And when I was president of the British Council for Offices, I took the view that we had to act cohesively and collectively in a positive way as members together to actually deliver better solutions for our country, for business, for everybody involved. And there really was a very good reason, therefore, for being involved in Urban Land Institute's initiative. And I loved it, and it captured my imagination, so I've kept involved.